Hi, dear cricket fans, subscribers, and friends. Welcome to Cricket Happenings. Well, dear cricket fans, I know I've been a bit irregular with Cricket Happenings. I do apologize for this to all of you. But unfortunately, time has been a big constraint. Being the summer, I have a lot of guests coming in, and I know I have to go to a lot of places too. Sometimes I miss it. So I'm extremely sorry, dear fans, that if at all you feel that I'm not been doing it on it. Well, it might be a bit like this for me because I have a lot of guests coming in. But definitely, my show would be definitely keeping on going as and when. And right now, I have to leave for office, and the current match underway is going on between India and Sri Lanka. And the third match of the Tri Series, which is right now happening at Dambula. Virender Sehwag is keeping the Indian hopes alive there. Right now, what I see is that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep a cricket commentary. I'll be keeping you updated till such time this video gets over as what's on the latest at the Dambula cricket ground between India and Sri Lanka, which is the third one-day international. And as you know, India, it's a must-win match for India. So let's see how things are going there. So what I'm going to do is, while I'm going to be giving you the commentary, during the time I'm also going to recap like what happened and what had really happened. Just to give you what exactly happened, it was actually the Sri Lankans actually who won the toss, and on overcast conditions, they actually chose to bat, and they chose to bat, and well, they were in trouble, absolutely in trouble. And Sri Lanka could muster only 170 runs in the 46.1 overs when they were all out. And India currently are doing very well, 120 for 4 in the 28th over. They require just 51 runs with 22 overs remaining. But the basic thing would be if they could actually get the bonus point. So that is what is very, very vital. If they could get the bonus point, they would be having 5 points on the bag. So 120 for 4 right now. Right now, Virender Sehwag has played an innings which is not like a Virender Sehwag innings, but he has played absolutely responsibly. He knows that this pitch is not easy to bat on. The ball is not really coming onto the bat. There is some seam and swing for the bowlers. So he has really, really played superbly there. And he's right now 66 not out of 75 balls, 9 fours embedded into it. And Mahendra Singh Dhoni keeping him company, 11 of 22 balls with 1 4. So just going away. In the meanwhile, the 28th over has just been completed. And Indian score is 120. 2 for 4 right now. Another 49 runs required with 6 wickets and 21.4 overs remaining. And right now, Suraj Ranadive is the right arm off spinner who has been bowling well. He's bowling to Virender Sehwag. Suraj Ranadive 4.2 overs, no made and none for 20. Well, now let me just recap what happened. So today, actually, the bowlers really took full toll of the conditions. In fact, it was Praveen Kumar who bowled superbly, and what a start he gave India. In fact, he produced a peach of a delivery which swung from middle and off, actually eluding Taranga's forward lunge, and went to the stump she went, and the off stump was gone. So Upul Taranga was out for the first ball of the day from Praveen Kumar for a duck. So he was gone for a duck of 1 ball, and that was gone. And after that, Dilshan played in the best manner. Actually, he negotiated the conditions well. It was an overcast conditions, but in fact, Dilshan was doing very well. In fact, and Sangakkara on the other end was there. But well, Ashish Nehra came in and had Sangakkara caught by Oja for top edge, and he was gone for 2. And Mahela Jayawardene gave some good support to Dilshan, tried to stray there, but well, Praveen Kumar produced another good delivery. And as I said, seam and swing condition, Praveen Kumar could be deadly. 8 overs, 2 maidens, 2 for 20. His bowling analysis. And then once Jayawardene was gone, Samaravira was also walking to the pavilion, and the Sri Lankans were looking at a sorry state, 44 for 1 in the 13th over. And Samaravira actually was taken by Jadeja of the bowling of Ishan Sharma for 7. So Tilakendra Dilshan was the one who was there, but Tilakendra Dilshan was actually taking advantage of the loose balls. He was playing in a very sedate cricket, and he was really looking out for the right opportunity, and he was doing the right thing. He also had some very good boundaries on the up over extra cover, his pull shots, sweep shots. He was doing everything, and Dilshan was the one who was negotiating a duel. But then there was something that Dilshan thought that he should go over, and he tried to do that and play an aggressive stroke. And Pragyan Oja was the best bowler today with 3 for 36 of 9.1 overs and no maiden. Nipped Dilshan's wicket. Dilshan was got by Rohit Sharma, the bowling of Pragyan Oja, 45 of 62 balls with 5 4. He was the highest scorer today. And after that, so they were when Dilshan went, it was 82 for 5, and Sri Lanka were really, really going low down. And then it was Angelo Matthews and Kapagara, 2 batsmen at the crease, Well, Matthews couldn't last long. Matthews was gone. Matthews was consumed by Jadeja. LBW bowled Jadeja for 15. Kapugadra also was clean bowled with Jadeja for 9. And then it looked like Sri Lanka were really whether they will get to 100. 7 for 103. And after that, well, Suraj Ranadive and Kulshekara combined into a very good partnership. Actually, some loose bowling, I would say, from the seamers and also the spinners. And basically, Kulshekara and Ranadive took advantage. Kulshekara started aggressively. He made 22 of 30 balls with 3 fours. And Suraj Ranadive was very impressive. In fact, he was the second highest scorer. And he's showing impressive signs of very good batting. And he played a very good knock. In fact, he's showing that he can be a very good all-rounder. So that augurs well for Sri Lankan cricket, where Suraj Ranadive contributed 43. But Kulshekara was the first to go when Ishan Sharma came in and had him caught behind for 22 and actually broke that stand, which took the score from 103 for 7 in the 32nd over for Sri Lanka to the 40th over. In fact, they played 9 overs and they added around a very valuable 39 runs. And then it was Kulshekara to go. And then after that, Malinga couldn't last long, tried for a wild shot and he was stumped by Dhoni with the bowling of Oja for 5 of 12 balls. And Suraj Ranadive was the last to go when he was caught by Ryan on the bowling of Pragyan Oja for 43 of 61 balls with 4 fours. He played a very good hand. And Dilnara Fernandez was not on 6 and Sri Lanka were all out for 170. And as far as the bowling figures were concerned, Praveen Kumar 8 overs 2 maidens 2 for 20, Ashish Nehra 9 overs no maiden 1 for 39, Ishan Sharma 9 overs 1 maiden 2 for 32, Pragyan Oja 9.1 overs no maiden 3 for 36, Ravindra Jadeja 10 overs 2 maidens 2 for 34, Vinder Sehwag 1 over 5 runs. Let me tell you, a disciplined bowling effort from India. Definitely the overcast condition definitely helped the seamers, but also the spinners also bowled well. And besides, I would say this was a very good bowling effort by India. A very disciplined bowling effort. And right now, let's go and see what the score is. Well, right now, what I see, the score has just moved on. India required another 40 runs with 6 wickets, and right now they are in the 30th over. So just 40 runs required of the next 20 overs. Not a big deal at all, with Virendra Sehwag going strong, 69 of 78 balls with 9 fours. Dhoni is 19 of 28 balls with 2 fours. And then we go on to the Indian innings. As far as the Indian innings was concerned, when India, it was Karthik, as I said, he was looking good. But then he didn't score any boundaries, and it looked only when the Indian score reached 16, the first boundary by Virendra Sehwag, and they were as the bowling was also very good. Malinga and Kulshekara bowling in the right areas. Angelo Matthews was also bowling superbly. As I said, this pitch is not easy to bat on, so full credit there. And Karthik was the first to go, caught by Kulshekara, the bowling of Matthews for 10 without any boundaries of 35 balls. Virat Kohli disappointed, being a victim in fact, there were back-to-back wickets. In fact, at the score 30 for 1 when the first wicket gone, and Virat Kohli disappointed, caught by Sangakkara of the bowling of Fernando for duck, and Rohit Sharma was consumed by Angelo Matthews, who had him LBW, and India were again in trouble, 32 for 3. And then there was a good partnership between Virendra Sehwag and Suresh Rana, who made around 59 runs they added for the 4th wicket and took on the score. They really steadied the ship, I would say. But then Suresh Raina was gone. Kotaranga bowled Fernando for 21, and that was the time, 91. But now, right now, we are seeing Dhoni and Sehwag. Sehwag has been playing beautifully, but what Sehwag has done is Sehwag has played in a different manner altogether. He has not tried to play, he has eschewed his big strokes, he has understood the importance of this particular match, and he has played very, very responsibly. And he has definitely taken toll of any loose Delhi's bowler. But also I would give credit to the Sri Lankan bowling, who has bowled in all the good areas and not giving Sehwag much room to really maneuver his strokes there. But still Sehwag has moved on to 70 of 80 balls with 9 fours. And Dhoni is there as usual, nudging along, getting those singles, pushing the hard ones, and also hitting a solitary boundaries in between. So Vinder Sehwag is not around 70, 133 for 4. India further require another. Let me just say, dear cricket fans, right now they require another 38 runs, 6 wickets standing, and 20 more overs remaining. So Sehwag is still there, 133 for 4 right now. And well, the main thing would be the bonus point. If they could actually get the bonus point, that would be 5 points for India, and they'll be level with New Zealand, who took those bonus points. One has to wait and watch. In the meanwhile, the score 133 for 4 of 30 overs. Win the Sehwag 17 out of 80 balls with 9 fours. Dhoni 20 of 20. As I said, I could only speak about Sehwag because Sehwag's batting has been something which has been very unlike. But what a responsible knock he has played. He first negotiated very well. Lasith Malinga and Nuwan Kulashekara, Angelo Matthews. He was not tempted by Suraj Ranadive too, and he played in a very, very fine fashion. And right now, playing in such a responsible fashion, and he has to definitely do that for India to get the bonus point. Sehwag, it's very essential that Sehwag stays there, and he's not around 70 right now. So let's now let me just give some cricket commentary as I have some time left here. And 133 for 4 of 30 overs. Yes, drinks are onto the field, dear cricket fans. So I don't think I'll be going further here. So I'm going to leave you with this. But if I get time coming back from office, if I could actually give you the full report, I would try to. But I couldn't be able to promise. As that time has become a big constraint nowadays. And right now, India are 133 for 4. At the end of 30 overs, wherein the Sehwag is not out 70 of 80 balls with 9 fours. Mahendra Singh Dhoni is not out 20 of 29 balls with 2 fours. It doesn't look very difficult, just 38 runs in 20 overs and run rate of just 3.40. India required a run rate of only 1.90, 38 runs required in the next 20 overs. It looks like India should take it. And also, what is going to be interesting is whether India could take that bonus point, but I'm not so sure what exactly is what, but there's some bonus points you have to score in a particular number of overs. So if they could do that, that would be great. But well, dear cricket fans, I'm leaving you right now, and this is Ram signing off for Cricket Happenings. Thank you.